Hey, I'm out in London today. I'm exploring the big city. I've got my Lumix S5 and a Konica 40mm, and I'm gonna be doing a bit of exploring in the rain. So yeah, come with me. Let's go see what we can find. Let's see what shots we can get today. All right, so the first stop on the adventure today in London is the One New Change shopping centre. You've got this fantastic little place here full of cool little spots, mirrors, lines. I'm going to be using black and white, I think, for this location. You've obviously got one of London's main sites here, St. Paul's Cathedral over there, and then you've got the One Change here, an elevator going up, and it's just a pretty cool spot to come with your camera. There's plenty of footfall through here. You've got multiple different levels. So you've got some stairs leading down here, lots of leading lines, got some nice mirrors over here, pretty cool. And all in all, it's just an absolute splendid place to capture life. Elevator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang around here for a little bit. I am using 40mm focal length, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've come to the second level. As you can see, there's lots going on, and the bird's eye view of the stairs is really cool. Lots of lines here. Oh, I'm getting dropped on. Loads of lines, loads of little compartments where you can frame, subframe. There's mirrors. It's really cool today that it's raining. Just adding that extra layer of atmosphere, of texture, which is really cool. You can see all of this, like little frames, elevator. It's got a nice little sign in as well. Over here, mirrors, right here, and over there. So yeah, if you're ever in London, come check this place out, because it's a really cool place to shoot. Oh, look, umbrellas coming through as well. Let's go explore downhill a little bit. Nando's. Everyone loves a cheeky Nando's. You can come down here as well. The guy over there catching with his umbrella. Now the only thing is, I'm using a manual focus lens, so if I'm holding this camera, I can't fully focus. That's one thing I do miss about autofocus and having an autofocus lens is, yeah, just using it one-handed. But the more immersive experience really makes for a better photography experience for myself. All right, let's carry on with this little adventure here. Okay, so I've come down to the bottom of one new change and just a different angle down here. I like this little screen here with the rain droplets on it, and looking up against the droplets of the rain, getting lots of mirrors. Looking up's pretty cool. This nice viewpoint down here, with people walking up the stairs. And you've also got down there, you've got an elevator. And again, some light coming through. So I'm going to be down here for a little bit and I'll show you a different angle. So now I've got the 135 on here. I'm going to go explore with this longer focal length and see what I can find. All right, so I'm going to use these rain droplets as a little multiple exposure. I'm going to try and see what I can come up with that. I'm going to try and use the umbrellas as well with the longer focal length and try and stack them up, stack the photos up. We're trying for like 2 or 3 photos at a time, and try and layer that textures with a subject. All right, let's see what I can find with that. So that has been the one new change. These 2 lenses here, played around with a bit of more exposure. I've stayed with black and white as I feel like it just calls for it here. There are some nice coloured umbrellas here and some nice colours popping, but I've decided to stick with the black and white. I'm happy with what I've got so far. Using the longer focal length is a little bit more tricky, but just getting some more abstract shots, I guess. And yeah, the multiple exposures. This is the first time I've kind of played around with multiple exposures. Trying something new, it's always good to push yourself. Yeah, it's a good little time spent here. I'm going to move on to the next location now. It's raining a little bit, so well, it's raining loads. So I'm going to head to the next spot. I'll see you there. So just heading to the next location. Love going across this bridge. If you've never been to London before, here's a bit of the skyline. And we are heading over to the second location, which is the Tate Modern Museum. I'm choosing to go inside for the next location, and it's a pretty cool location to go to, as full of art, full of people looking at art. And yeah, I want to try and do a little bit of, like, I guess, street photography inside and see what I can find in there. So this is a short stop from the previous location, from the one change. It's around the corner across the bridge, and it is a cool little spot. Let's go check out. Alright, so I'm just at the second location now, which is the Tate Modern. This huge art gallery. It's free admission, so again, if you come to London, be sure to come check this out. It's full of people and great architecture here. So I'm going to go explore. I'm going to start with the 40mm again and yeah, let's go see what weird and wonderful art the Tate Modern has. So I'm just finishing up in the Tate, and it's been a really cool place to come and see. I think if you are involved in an art such as photography, I think it's important to immerse yourself, really surround yourself with different art, different artists, to kind of open your mind to what people are creating, to be inspired. I've just stumbled across a photographer called Joseph Kudelka, if I'm saying that right. Came across his book called Exiles, came across a load of his photographs in the gallery, and it's inspiring. Some of those photographs were absolutely incredible, and to be able to observe that and to see it up close and personal is a privilege. I think it's really cool to go and see that this person's artwork, photographs, are on the wall in a gallery where thousands of people are seeing it. It was all in black and white, and it's given me a name to go home and research and to deep dive into, to inspire me even more. So yeah, make sure that you are not only just going out with your camera, but that you are studying and really immersing yourself within the world if you do want to, enhance your skill. I was going to get coffee here, but the queue in the cafe is monstrous. So I'm going to head down to Borough Market and keep on exploring London. All right, so I just got to Borough Market, and I think it's closed. I was expecting to see crowds of people, the food stalls open. I'm really hungry, but it's not open. Okay, so I think majority of it is closed, which sucks. I should have probably checked on Google, but that's okay. I'm gonna hang around this area anyway. I'm gonna grab some coffee, try and find a little spot to eat somewhere, and yeah, just kind of hang around here for a bit. All right, so I found a little place selling wraps. Went for the Berlin wrap, and I went spicy. Love a little bit of spicy sauce. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and try and find some coffee as well, and then carry on with street photography. So if there's one thing that I love more than street photography, it is food. All right, so after the coffee and the wrap, stuck around for a little bit, but Borough Market wasn't too great for what I was looking for, I guess, or the footfall just wasn't doing it for me. So I got a few little snaps, and then I decided that it's time to move on. Coming close to the end of the day now for me, trying to be a proper tourist today, and that is, oh, you can't actually see it from here, but skyline It's looking pretty cool. So the last little spot I'm going to go to is London Bridge on this little walk. The rain has been on and off all day. It's been pretty cool. I used to not want to go out and do any photography in the rain. Now I am welcoming it. It's not bad weather, just bad clothes. I'm really enjoying being able to photograph in the rain, and it's kind of pushing myself a little bit to get out of my comfort zone and just to kind of be in the weather. The channel wouldn't be called Weather Streets just being in sunshine. Okay, we are at the final spot of the day. The rain is coming down quite heavy. Those big drops. But we're here. In the distance, there's the bridge itself, and we're gonna hang around this little quarter for a little bit. Haven't used the 135 for a lot of the day. Kept with the 40mm. But I've been kind of dying to use it. I'm kind of obsessed with the 135 focal length and like the sharpness, and it seems to have like a little 3D pop, which is quite nice. But yeah, I'm gonna hang around here, final spot of the day, and then I'm gonna head home and see what photos that we got. Okay, so I wanted to come and get a picture of London Bridge at the, it's called More London Place, More London Riverside. So you can see it behind me in the distance. And yeah, I wanted to be a proper tourist and come collect that photo. But plans change. There's building work going on, so still gonna hang about this area, use all this. It's quite nice in the rain. All right, so the first little shot I want to get here is using all this building. I'm going to go this way around. So I'm going to use this building in vertical. In a vertical shot, as 40mm is way too wide here for landscape. And then we'll wait for a nice umbrella, some colour to come through, see what we can find. There's also some nice like shadows all around here, so I can use that and grab a little shadow shot using, because all this flooring, see there's a shadow there? All this flooring is quite reflective in the rain, which is pretty cool. And then we're gonna go from there. The sun looks like it's coming out over there. So we'll see what happens. So it reached the end destination, which was London Bridge. There it is in all its glory. The sun came out right at the end of the day, which is really nice. I did hang around this area for a little bit, and I got a few shots, and yeah, it's been quite a good day of photography. Nothing absolutely spectacular, but a lot of learning going on. I do miss having London on the doorstep. It is such a fantastic place to come and do a bit of street photography. Probably a good 5 hours of doing street photography, so 5 hours of learning and trying different things. I think I might start doing a bit more double exposure work, as it's really hard to do. I thought it would be pretty straightforward. What's just layering something on top of something else, but it's pretty damn hard to get something like crisp I might have to delve into the world of double exposure photography and see what I can find. All right, this is me signing off. So remember, stay creative, get framing, and keep on adventuring on the weathered streets.